Happy Wednesday. This is Dr. Jordan from Pinnacle Chiropractic, your local pediatric and prenatal office. And today's video is all about ear infections and the natural remedies for those. So we know as parents, a lot of us want to be as conservative as possible, as holistic as possible when it comes to our children. We don't want to do unnecessary things or medications or surgeries, and this is especially true of ear infections. So we have quite a few patients that come to us with ear infections being the main concern. And it's really no surprise. When babies are little, the angle of the ears, the eustachian tubes are a little bit different than as adults, and things don't drain properly. There's also the added factor that your eustachian tubes are so close to your TMJ, which is that temporomandibular joint on either side of your jaw, and then that very top bone in your neck, your atlas. All three of those things are so close in relation to each other that one of them having an issue can cause issues elsewhere. And so we'll see when little babies, they'll start teething. They have more pain, it can refer up to their TMJ, and so they start to clench more, they're biting everything they can, and that can cause some pressure to build up in the ear, which can make the ear look red or infected, when in reality it's not. And so we see a lot of these cases. It's something that's kind of our bread and butter here at our office. And so today's video is just on some of those remedies. So if you are a mom whose kids struggle with ear infections, or you know a mom who this is their biggest complaint and they're just not sure what else to try, they're not sure what other natural routes they can go, this video is for you, or share it with that mom. But some of the natural remedies that we talk about in our office, we have like a nice handout for all the parents that come in too for this. And we see this time and time again. We have two little boys actually named Bryson who started around the same time. And both Brysons came to us primarily for ear infections that were just recurrent. They tried antibiotics. Antibiotics can cause some issue because it kills all of your good bacteria. So then the body can become resistant as well. Just not really sure how to handle future invaders. And so a lot of parents are just really sick of the antibiotic cycle of trying one thing and not working and trying another and not working. And then, of course, the talk of tubes comes up immediately. So one of the best things to understand first before I get into the remedies is just that all of it going on is really a plumbing issue. So if you think about your house and how your plumbing in your house works, if your plumbing in your upstairs isn't working, you're going to notice it downstairs. And there's many things that can cause that plumbing issue, but things need to be flowing appropriately through the correct tubes and channels and tunnels in order to get things where they need to be without causing a backup somewhere, a flood, a leak, any of that. And so we often call kids that have ear infections poor plumbers. And so there's something going on within those ear canals, within their sinuses, lymphatic system, the neck. Things are not draining as they should be, and it will cause issues kind of down the road. They don't ever really grow out of ear infections, but they'll grow into some other things. We see a lot of kids that will start with ear infections and tubes might fix it, but then they end up with some chronic congestion, they end up with sinus issues, they end up with asthma, allergies because of all the fluid in the lungs eventually. So those are just some things that we see. So what do we recommend at our office? Number one, nervous system chiropractic care. And so our office specializes in this. We are really focused on the whole body and focused on how the nervous system operates that body. We're not looking for pain in their ears or pain in the neck and using that as an indicator of where to adjust or to focus on. We really want to get the plumbing issue from that upper neck and anything down to be working as optimally as it can. So that's a big one. The next thing is going to be, we have a specific brand of probiotics that is for the ear, nose, throat. So in other countries where they have a bit different standards, they actually give this first instead of antibiotics. So the probiotic can really help children with the ear, nose, throat issues, help with plumbing, help with good bacteria, replenish them if they've been on antibiotics. So that's a really important one. And we also in our office, we sell silver. So that can be a really helpful thing when kids have some of the ear infections, plumbing issues going on. Another thing we talk about a lot is garlic oil. And we also talk about a hot onion compress, which might seem a little bit crazy, but hot and cold compresses can really help with getting things flowing. So if it is a plumbing issue, the natural remedies that are going to work best are going to be ones that focus on that plumbing. So between all of those things, with chiropractic care obviously being the number one focus, we almost always have really good success with children developing appropriately flowing ears, developing the issue where they start draining and they start having better hearing and they can avoid surgery, and they have all these good side effects of getting that chiropractic care with the other remedies on top of that. So if this video resonates with you or a mom you know, please share it. Comment if you have any questions. If you need help finding a chiropractor in your area for your child, please let us know. Message us your zip code or city, and we'll be happy to find someone to help you with this as well. Hope you guys have a great day. Talk to you soon.